There is a number that decides what this coin is worth. It is not the 5 pounds stamped on it. It is 6 inches. And the company that sealed this coin in plastic has never published that number anywhere. I bought this one already sealed. Somebody else paid to have it measured, and I paid their bill folded into the price. What I got for it was 2 letters on the label, DPL, deep proof like. It means the mirror in the field runs deep. Deep enough measured how and from how far away. One grading company prints that answer in inches. The other one does not. Mine is the one that does not. Stay with me, because the mirror turns out to be the cheapest thing in this plastic. So here it is on my desk. 2020, Great Britain, 5 pounds, cupro-nickel, 28 grams, 39 millimeters across. Elton John on the reverse, in the glasses and the hat, from the I'm Still Standing years. Brilliant, uncirculated, out of the Royal Mint in July 2020. Then the plastic, which came later and from somebody else entirely, a company in Florida. The label reads MS69 DPL. Under that, in blue, it reads first releases. 3 claims on 1 sticker, and now one of them is a price. 69 is condition. 57 coins share that grade with this exact designation, and 23 sit above it, which sounds like rarity. It is not, and here is the reason. For the gold version, the Royal Mint published an edition limit, 250 for the 1 ounce proof. For the 5 ounce silver, 425. For this one, the cupro-nickel, 5 pound, it published nothing at all, no vintage, no limit. Pull up the archive card and the field is simply not there. So 57 out of how many? Nobody can tell you. Which leaves the 2 letters. DPL is not condition and it is not rarity. It is a distance. A grader holds the coin beside printed text and watches the reflection in the flat field. Then the coin moves away. At some point, the letters in that reflection stop being readable, and wherever that happens is the answer. That is the entire test. No instrument, no scanner, a person, a page of type, and however far their arm reaches. So how far is far enough? PCGS prints it. Their proof-like standard is a clear reflection in the fields on both sides, viewed from 2 to 4 inches away. For deep mirror proof-like, their wording is at least 6 inches. 6. In public, on their own pages, where anybody can check it. Now the company that actually graded mine. I read their whole article on proof-like and deep proof-like, top to bottom, twice. There is not one number in it, not 6, not 4, not 2. What NGC does say on that same page is this. The degree of reflectivity is imparted on a coin at the time it is struck. Read that twice. The mirror arrives with the coin, off the press, and the Royal Mint agrees in its own description of the product. Brilliant uncirculated coins run on different presses at 300 a minute, where circulating coins run 750. Smaller batches, struck more times than pocket change, inspected one at a time by hand. The mirror is not luck. The mirror is the specification, which means the entire batch left the mint that way. Every one of these came off the press mirrored, because that is what the striking standard buys. So the letters on my labels certify nothing the manufacturer had not already promised in writing. And NGC says so itself, in the plainest way. Their designations, in their own words, indicate only the degree of reflectivity, and make no implication as to other qualities, only. That is their word for it, not mine. Now the money straight off their published price sheet. My coin was struck in 2020, so it goes in the modern tier, $20. There is a $10 handling fee on every invoice, shipping and insurance on top of that, both directions. That is how 20 turns into 50 or more, before anybody has even looked at the coin. Then the blue sticker. First releases is a paid add-on, and NGC listed as the tier price plus $18. And the mirror? Free. NGC applies proof-like and deep proof-like automatically at the time of grading, at no additional cost. Their words again. So on this one sticker, The line that describes the coin costs nothing, and the line that describes their own calendar costs $18. Raw in the paper folder, these sell for 15 to 25 pounds. Sealed like mine, sellers ask 59. If you own this coin, it carries the same mirror mine does, because the whole batch does. Nobody will tell you from how far away, and finding out costs more than the coin will ever be. Here's what I actually take from this. The label is not lying. Every line on it is true. The trouble is that the true lines describe different things, and only one of them is about the coin at all. The mirror came free with the striking standard. The premium is for the plastic and the paper around it. I made a whole video about another slab where the population number did the same job. I read that entire label out loud. The census quietly took all the meaning out of the grade. Same trick, one line over. It is linked below. Subscribe if you want the rest of them. Object 1 on this desk. A 15-pound coin wearing $50 of first certificate.